The exercise number 2.1, the question over here is in the form of a graph. So first let's draw the graph over here. So this is a graph, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now in the question it has asked that we have to find the numbers of zeros. So how to find the numbers of zero? When this line or any line in the curve or any way it cuts the x-axis, we can say that it is a number of zeros of that particular question. So now let's do it first. So here you can see that this line is not cutting the x-axis. You can see that it is not cutting the x-axis. So we can say that the number of 0 is 0 over here. Okay, so this is the first part, A part of the question. Now let's do the second part of the question. So let's do the second part, that is the B part of the question. Here the graph is in the form of, this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. Now here you can see that the graph is in the form like this, it's somewhat like this. Now here you can see that this graph is cutting the x-axis here. So we can say that the number of 0 over here is number of 0 here are only 1, because it is cutting the x-axis at this point. So it is cutting at this point, so it will be the zeros. If this line will cut here also, it has cut the line, but it is on the y-axis, so we will not say that it is a 0. If the line will cut it on the x-axis, then it will be the 0. Now let's do the third part of the question. So the third part is, this is the graph over here, and the graph is in the form like this. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. Now we can see that the graph has cut the x-axis at this point, then this point, and then this point. So we can say that the number of 0 over here are 3. Why I have written 3? Because it has cut the x-axis at 3 points, like here, here and here. So we can say that the number of 0 is 3. Now let's do the fourth part of this question. So the D part or the fourth part is, the graph is in the form like this now, and it cut it like this. So now you can see that the number of 0 in this case, here it cut the x-axis at here and here. So we can say that the number of 0 over here are 2. And this is the answer of the question. Now let's do the fifth part of this question. The fifth part of this question is, the graph is in the form like this. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Now the graph is in the zigzag way. It cuts here, it go and comes down. So here you can see that here it cuts the x-axis, here it also cuts the x-axis, and here. So we can say that the number of 0 in this case is 4. Why 4? Because it cut it over here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now let's do the sixth part of this question. So the sixth part is the graph is in the form like this. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis, and the graph goes here, it touches over here, it again go up, it comes and here. So now we can say that it cut the x-axis here, then 2, then 3. So we can say that the number of 0 in this case is 3, as it cuts the graph into 3 parts like 1, 2 and 3. So here we completed our exercise number 2.2. Now let's go to the second exercise.